egg. The song isn't from the game, I just wanted something that wasn't the title screen theme playing, because it's pretty short. And also because Landrekia's theme from Uni 2, it just really whips. It's really good. The description for this video is just, it's one of those piano pieces where the person playing it is also standing up, which is very good. Elves are like dogs in that they just do things arbitrarily. I'd play more Uni 2, I gotta get back into it. The only problem is, fighting games are still tricky, I still gotta get another controller. Because playing on a DS4 that sometimes drops input if you bend the controller the wrong way, not great for fighting games as it turns out. Elves looking up, not being able to look up, I should say, it's actually a defense mechanic. That way they don't look up with their mouth open and drown, just like turkeys. Yeah, exactly. Elves can't look up because they're always looking down. Actually, that's not true. I think there are a couple of instances in Dungeon Meshi where Marcel does look up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've lied to you, chat. Anyways, today we're going to play Yoke Heroes a long time ago, and I use the word play very loosely, because this is it's a pseudo-idle game, like they did add in more active elements from the last time, from the demo that I played a while back. But it's designed to be the kind of game that you play for a little bit, and then you hop away from your computer. So we'll see how this works as a stream game, but I did want to try it, because this game is really cute looking. Key for this game was provided by Starfall PR, thank you to them. Let me get the game unmuted here. It's kind of like a Tamagotchi-styled game. I don't know why sometimes the on-screen chat display just kind of has all the names in the same color. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, they added palettes. I don't remember if it had different palettes before, but now you can have a lot of different palettes. We got, what is it? Default black and white. Icy, that's the one I was using to test the game out. Pinku, must be Pinku to go with my bento. And must have 3 kotaba, that means compartments. Oil. Slightly more colorful black and white, basically. Blage. Everybody's favorite trans shark, Puddle. Blue on blue. I mean, I don't know why Danny DeVito just shows up on my PC sometimes. He just gives you egg. Lemon lime. Melancholy. Chili. Radioactive, green on green. Nice little orangey beach. Coffee, got some browns, earth tones, farmer. Play Harvest Moon, relaxed. Pop punk. Or killing. Raspberry. Got like a light red, pink, Silent Hill, citrus. I'll probably jump around these palettes a little bit here as we play. But I just want to go through all the lists because I believe there weren't any palette options in the demo. Eggplant. I'm just so used to seeing this kind of like this specific. Actually, let me turn on my not my display, my cursor capture. That way you can see what I'm pointing at. Oh, I'm changing window size. I don't want to do that because this like purple palette reminds me so much of Void Stranger. One of the palettes I would use a lot. Ice climbing. There's a lot of new palettes actually. Cozy, beachy. Deep, deep reds. Funny man. That's the Joker. They're talking about the Joker, chat. They legally cannot say the Joker, but I'm gonna try not to switch to the palettes too quickly because I don't want to fuck with people's eyes. I think we'll just do Icy for now, and then we'll play around with them a little bit. Because I like Icy. This is, the game started with this file originally. I thought this was a bug, where, like, it had a tester file on something, but if you try to load it, this is for Pam alone, and they are gone. So, I don't know what's going on there. It seems important. But we'll start a new file. This is just, I was testing a little bit. You know, always make sure your game works correctly. Anyways, we're gonna learn the lore. We're gonna learn why we're gonna raise an egg. Because frogs are eating all the dang fairies. Who is Pam? So I remember from the demo, this little opening conversation, you are, excuse me, you're supposed to be, but thou musted. If you say no a bunch, she will eventually be like, oh, alright, fine. I think they also gave her more animation compared to the demo. She just kind of like had the one talking sprite. Now she's a lot more sassy in general. Sassiness has been rebalanced. Most people hate being eaten. I don't want to raise a kid. It's hard. You do it. So I believe if you say no a bunch, it just throws you back to the title screen eventually. Yep. There's actually an achievement for this now, which I didn't get last time, but thou must. No. No. Oh, come on, I'm a little guy. It's my birthday. Come on. Yes. Oh no. The ultimate challenge. Get a yes or no response to convey your true feelings. No. Yeah, sure. Come on, let me have more agency. I'm a little guy. It's literally my birthday. Come on, come on. You would give a little guy agency on his birthday, wouldn't you? That's right. What are you busy with? We have a game premise here, please. Please. Please, in brackets, please? No. Damn, sucks to suck. Shouldn't actualize me with free will, ding dong. Yeah, you can do the :3 face at me all you want. Be my guardian spirit. Ellipses. 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 Longer ellipses. You need to read some books. You need to learn that when you create things with free will, it never ends up going well for the creator when you want to make them do things. Menu me. There is an achievement for going all the way through that. But if we don't do that, there's not really much of a game to show off, so let's actually do that. That's right. Frankenstein was the monster after all. Why, sure, I'd love to help out. She's like, wow, it worked. Alright, chat, don't look directly at her. You're not looking, right? You didn't see that? Egg. You were... She said don't look. She said don't look directly at her. She makes a weird face. This truly is a yoke hero a long time ago. We'll go with the tutorial. I know what happens here, but I'll just explain it for the sake of chat, who may not have seen it. I think that they used to give you a very, very quick tutorial, but it's pretty simple. Basically, keep it in the little middle zone there, and your elf will be healthier. Health. It's not really Princess Maker, I would say. It's more kind of like Tamagotchi with more RPG elements, I would say. Many positions await you. Left, top, right. It only takes a minute for this. Honestly, the tutorial takes longer than the minigame. If you fail, we'll just make another. It's fine. Alright. Minigame start. The egg is getting too cold. There's a snake approaching from the west. Or from the east, I guess. I don't actually know which direction this is. We gotta cover... the same time, you don't want it to stay covered for too long, but then you want to let the snakes eat it. Let it cool down a little bit. Wet egg! Wet egg! Sometimes you want the egg to get wet. You gotta cook this elf to the perfect temperature. Your Yolk hero is energetic, frail, witless. Maybe not the brightest bulb in the shed. Polk. What should we name it? What are we calling our child? Our collective child? Brett, Weg, Egbert. It's not a bad egg, it's a good egg. Just doesn't have the best IVs. Goku. Ooh, Goku is a good name. Ooh, Greg is also good. I kind of like Greg. I think it's gotta be Greg. HHH Greg. Yeah, Greg rules, okay. Fairies really only make eggs. They're not good at much else. All you're good at is make egg and get eaten by frog. Let's learn how to raise a child. You only have 10 minutes in the larval form before they become toddler. Now the question is, do we help and compensate for their mediocre intelligence, or do we just go in all attack? Yeah, we're raising a little fella. We're raising Greg. Please do not raise your hero into a Smash player. So this I believe is new. In the demo, it didn't have any way to speed up the stuff. You just kind of pressed the button and waited. This is good if you plan on like stepping away for a bit. You just want to get some actions done, because this is like a pseudo idle game where, like, the intended way is to kind of let it rock on its own here and there, but you can also active play a little bit. Wham. That is nice. You can always just sit back and let your child raise themselves. It also has like the offline progress if you ever played other idle games where you close the game and it still does stuff. Alright, baby start. What do we... Oh, hello. I don't like the face you made when you said it's their duty to stop the Frog Lord. You have 10 minutes to enjoy your childhood. Go, go, go. Alright. Stats are pretty balanced across the board here. Oh, I saw the rat. Alright, They're the... Oh no, it's just that one. Okay. Oh, there's a witch. Gorp! Good old raisins and peanuts. Gulp! He has many different noises. Alright, let's get our baby. Let's start training this baby. Oh, I see, you gotta let go. Okay, so it looks like you can speed this up a good chunk. But otherwise, you can just keep this alone, keep it idle, it'll do its own thing. This is actually really nice, because I remember the first time I streamed this, I was like, oh yeah, cool, it's got like RPG stuff, and then like the first chunk of the game was just kind of waiting for baby to evolve past larval form. So being able to speed this up a lot is really nice. Look at that, 5 minutes, passing in the blink of an eye. Optimize your baby growth. Powerful Greg. I think it's also like your stats boost up over time. So don't believe you have to like get it perfect. Like whenever you see the plus strength message, I think that means you can quit and you don't have to do it all the way. Oh, that's just the strength action. Oh damn, never knows best. You did sub a long time ago. Strength is improved. Energy's down a little bit. I'm probably good on stats for now. Thank you for the resub. Let's talk to our awful absentee mother. Look, please read the guide. I'm bad at this, please. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, I think there is like a main menu, I just didn't remember where it was. Menu fairy. So you have the option to turn off like the growth stuff, I believe, if you just wanted to play when you are currently active. Not my game. Let's see. 1 of 168, huh? That's a big guidebook. She doesn't do anything, really. Okay, we're not going to read the entire guidebook because that is 168 pages. Here we go. If you wanted to simulate when you're off, you can do that. Otherwise, you can make it so it only progresses when you're when you have the game open. Or people who don't care. Do actions based on the stat you want. So you don't have to always be around to like constantly readjust actions if you're going to be gone for like, you know, a few hours or overnight or whatever. Or you can just be all strength if you want. This is nice. It'll wait in case there's like a story bit that you don't want to miss. So even if you have it set to simulate when it's off, it'll still wait for you to come back to be like, hey, a story thing happened. Or you can just tell it to wait for like a minute or two or whatever. Bye. Settings, I think this is just, yeah, okay. This is settings, we don't really need to get these explained, I think. There we go. Let's get a new palette. Let's do Blahage. That's right. Have you tried waiting more? Wow. She's good. Let's get some intelligence. Let's get some book learning here. Oh. Oh, I see. How do you do this with the mouse? I wonder if that's possible. Oh, maybe it's like right click and then left click. Okay. You gotta do a memory game. Left, 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 right. Up, down, chew, chew, chew. I do love that they have a Blahage palette. Brand's rights, okay. Oh, you stack those blocks. Is that the exact same pattern? Wow. Wow. Right, left, left, right. This baby's gonna be of such average intelligence. I'm imagining the base stats don't matter too much. This being like kind of an idle casual game, it's not really meant to be like, oh, you optimize every single point. It played with blocks for 5 minutes and I had to match patterns? Excuse me? There's a lot of thought going in here. What's our baby levels at? Pretty alright. Grand dexterity. Hit the target. Break the target! So this one goes a lot. It's a lot easier to hit the markers, but then you also get less time off the counter. It is nice that they added these to speed it up, though. I was considering doing like a pure idle game stream where I just had like 3 different games going right now at the same time. But I feel like that might be a little information overload. Kind of difficult to follow. I do enjoy a nice numbers go up, but watching 3 different numbers go up at the same time, it's too much for my little brain to comprehend. The idea of it like an idle game as a concept is really interesting. Like a game that you primarily are not meant to be actively playing, but at the same time you don't want it to be completely zero input because that game has already been done and it's called Progress Quest. Alright. Like you need to have some stuff to do, but at the same time not too much. Alright. Let's do... Pooping! Bladder Plus. 6 minutes old, they can already use the potty. What a champ. Estoy pooping! You have 2 seconds left to poop. Perfect bladder. Bathe that baby. This one's just press the button. Probably very unsafe to put a baby in a bathtub, but whatever. It's an elf, it's fine. Greg is a hearty young tot. Alright, probably give you a lunch. Oh no, can we not optimize eating? I guess that makes sense. You don't want to overfeed your baby. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, we're doing better than the actual mom. Oh, that cancels it. I don't know if you can speed up the sleeping either. Hunger. Fear and hunger. Oh, baby's doing perfect. I'm gonna optimize every single stat gain. This baby is gonna be competitive viable. Perfect IVs across the board. It's an idle game, but that you can, like, do certain things. Okay, you can speed up sleeping, interestingly enough. Yeah, sleeping is, I guess, what you do when you're, like, kind of done for a bit. But F that, we got a baby to raise. Oop. Eng. Eng! Yeah, active reload on sleeping. I think what matching the bar does just immediately hits you at the next, like, plus point, whatever it would be. So normally this would be like every, like 30 seconds you would get a point of energy or something. Or maybe not, I don't know. Seems like energy does take a little bit to recover, though. Ah. Because I think the toddler still cannot do any, like, quests yet, so... Baby evolution. Alright. I want to Digivolve too! Warning! Warning! Alright, we have 30 minutes left of childhood. Your little hero will be okay if you leave them alone for any length of time, just like real children. Mm-hmm. I just saw a new menu option. She only shows up when it's time to instruct you on how to do more things. Otherwise, you have to specifically go to her. What is this? Greg? Greg is gonna punch a door. Oh, just like Super Mario RPG. Various monsters. Greg, you're 10 minutes old. You're ready to start fighting now. Better watch out. Greg knows about timed hits. You got class changing? Oh man. Okay, you can respec. I love gathering psalms. Let's go. Oh. Oh, I guess you just click on these. A barrel! Oh shit. I love this. The angry face printed on a barrel. They just set up a little fake town in the orphanage or the nursery or whatever. We'll just hire a local cleric to pretend that they need something. Good for Greg. Colonel. Dear God, there's more. No! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's see. Stat-wise... Okay, that's still about the same from baby mode. Hey. Do your job. Wow, walking. Wonder what that's like. You have vestigial legs that serve no purpose. What? I don't think there's like a midpoint of dirty and clean. I think you just generally want to be clean in general. Yeah, energy is the only thing that's really kind of lacking right now. Let's do a little more training. Are they Naruto running? Hold on. Greg is Naruto running. Trying their best. I love them. Go full strength build. I don't know if there's a way to see like their actual strength stats and all that. Because, like, I can look at this, but this doesn't tell me about the strength. This is just their, like, needs bar. Poor Greg. Can't even swing a stick without falling over. Absolutely the elf to call if you need a box punch, though. So I think I do remember seeing a screenshot where there was, like, their stats somewhere. I just don't know where that would be. Well, let me read the 200 pages of guidebook. Probably somewhere in there. Wonder what stat your brother's going for with his kid. Probably insight. Doing like a caster build. Still gonna beat Bloodborne. I never beat it. Still gonna beat Dark Souls 3. Still gonna beat Bloodborne. Still gonna play Elden Ring. Do I? I mean, I want to. Oop, click too quickly. I do enjoy Bloodborne. I just never finished it. Oh yeah, having another kid is basically just like prestige. You get to keep all the knowledge you gain from your first kid, but then you get to like start from the beginning with that. Like it's a clean slate. Editor's note, Andy does not think like this in real life. He's doing a bit for a stream. Yeah, raising kids is a roguelite. Oh yeah, now the bar takes a full... It was like an hour and 40 minutes, so it looks like it does scale the length of the activity based on how much you need. Sleeping bad. 2 hours of sleep is enough for a kid, right? Can I okay, I was gonna say, I want to open up the menu. Let's get a new palette going here. Let's do lemon lime. If only raising kids was actually this easy. Like, I love my nephew, but I'm not, like, you know, the primary caregiver or anything, so I only get a taste of what it is like to raise a child. Nope, too much. And even then, that taste is, it's a lot sometimes. Hats off to anybody raising a kid. Do a couple manual sleeps, that way get our energy back up at least to a decent amount. Is there something in the doorway there? Not me grinding out sleep. God, I wish I could, actually. If I could, like, reliably and consistently sleep, that'd be so amazing. Just press the sleep button and then you're asleep, I would absolutely do that. Like, I've tried melatonin and stuff, but even then, sometimes it just is not enough. Alright, that's enough sleep. Actually, you can talk to the... Okay, you can go to the other menus here, too. Is this the first time you've ever seen a child being raised? You already did. Working on it. Make that child age. I'm just screaming at a sleeping child, grow up faster! Okay, so it does just dump you into a new, like, quest as soon as you click the button. Bibbit. Why is this guy bibbiting at me? Are you a frog in disguise? Be a good little toddler class and go get it. I don't know if time advances during these quests. Like, as far as being able to de-toddlerize, you know? Barrel down. I think these ones all have the same enemies, it's just different quest givers. Which makes sense, it's the baby quest. The literal baby quest. Dear God. Such a good line, man. I really wish they had made, like, an entire series of the TF2 films. They were so good. It's a shame that Valve kind of stopped caring about anything related to TF2 outside of making new hats. Like, didn't they only recently make it so you could not, like, you could have multiple vote kicks going at the same time? Gorp. Very good advice, very true. Gulp. Sandwiches, yum. Gornt. I'm not huge on the booger palette. Let's do... Slasher, everything just goes black. Let's do defrost. Yeah, sorry. And when I say making things, I mean just adding things that other people have made. And giving them a small cut. Common misconception. Elves come in eggs. Milk comes in bags. Children are kind of ugly. She seems nice. Good advice. Thanks for the help, Fairy Queen. Oh, we're bottoming out on energy here. We're just gonna mainline bed. Would it be right to feed a 18-minute-old child coffee? Is that acceptable? Is that allowed? It is acceptable? Okay. That's when babies need caffeine the most, I think. Well, actually, never knows best, you're right. Coffee is not enough caffeine. We need to give them the charged lemonade. Just stop by Panera on the way home from the hospital. We need to get little Greg's first lemonade. Just so thirsty. They say breast milk is the best? Nah. Charged lemonade. Like, I get why they didn't make the active part of bedtime more potent, because, again, it's not meant to be a game that you're, like, actively playing. I'm just kind of doing this for the sake of being able to stream and not just staring at bed for 2 hours. Because, remember, this is not meant to be a game that you are constantly playing. Like, I'm just doing this for the sake of being able to show off more stuff. And even then, there's still like 20 minutes until we de-toddlerify. We successfully clear the baby virus. The bee virus. Yeah, any percent hospital charged lemonade. Get an ending. Which ending? Don't worry about it. The credits roll. In case I've not made it obvious enough already, this is a bit. I don't believe this in real life. Yeah, this is an idle game like Tamagotchi, you know, pet raising, kind of like, well, egg child raising, kind of like Digimon, Tamagotchi. And then once your child gets old enough, they can go out and do quests. Learning English during sleep, if only. We do waste so much time sleeping, man. It's like our brains are clearly capable of doing stuff while we're asleep. It's just they manifest as dreams. I want to harness that power. I want to be able to just do dreams whenever I want. My brain can simulate entire environments when it's in low power mode somehow. I want to be able to manifest a bar when I'm asleep and do that and have my brain send out the chemicals that say, you're sleeping better now. I want to hack my brain, is what I'm saying. You get the bar wrong, you manifest a nightmare. Or is the brain displaying noise like a ZX Spectrum game using... I don't know. It might just be the brain clearing out the buffer. We just... Unfortunately, it's the kind of thing that's very difficult to study. Ah. Speedrun sleep, let's go. Yeah, every time you mess up the timing, you do the hypnic jerk. Where, like, you're about to fall asleep, and then it feels like you're falling into your bed, and you wake up suddenly. Oh, I hate when that happens. There was always a Pokemon movie where Ash gets trapped in a giant pinball machine. That kinda happens in the show, it's just he gets trapped in a dollhouse. Where everything is comparatively huge. That was a weird episode. The early Pokemon was so weird. They didn't really have as many of the guidelines in place, so it was just kind of like whatever they wanted to do. Ash talks about the Minnesota Vikings in the movies. They talk about the real world places like Guyana, India, America. Yeah, that's the episode I was talking about, where Sabrina turns Ash into like a doll in the dollhouse. And her parents were there as well, and they were also shrunk and put in the dollhouse. Now she just stars in movies. I remember in like one of the Pokemon Black and White games, it's just like, you're doing one of the movie mini-games, and Sabrina's just hanging out there like, yeah, I do movies now. No, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, the period before they established guidelines on, like, Pokemon does not take place in the real world. It doesn't have any real languages or anything like that. Where before the threshold of them establishing that guideline, they had signs in English and Japanese in their various localizations. And now it's just, like, a fictional language that doesn't exist, so they can just keep the same localization for everything. Alright, that's enough sleep. Hey, Fairy Queen, how do I make sleep stronger? This is her first time singing. Does not appear that the growth has happened. I kind of wish time would progress while you're talking to the Fairy Queen, but... fire-type human. I don't want to think about you anymore. Goodbye. I don't like that for now. Witchcraft, huh? Witchcraft is pretty trustworthy. Yeah, no, Fairy, you are very trustable. Yeah, science, completely random. The inputs don't matter because the results are always different. Yeah, trust the Fae. I do notice that. Let's see, she's got a lot of dialogue. What do most fairies do all day? They frolic. Losers. Yeah, maybe the energy is still going up. I need to... Can I open the stats while I'm talking to her? No, it goes away. The stats thing... Okay, it does pop up there if you click, like, outside the window. The only problem is it's hard to tell because this is, you know, her wings are blocking it. She's in the way. Yeah, if only we could punch slimes and get dollars, that'd be fantastic. Oh yeah? Did you come up with that? Trust is earned, not given, says the character who's implicitly telling you to trust her. And not think about it. Alright, let's do a couple more manual sleeps and then get another activity going, because I got 15 more minutes. Actually, is time? Hang on. Maybe the time counts up in the background and then it updates after the fact? So 15:18. Please do not leave a negative review. I don't want to hear it. Okay, no, the timer does freeze. She is actually using time magic, it's just when you talk to her. Alright. Let's do... I really wish there were... I think there is a way to see, like, the stats somewhere. I just don't know where. Alright, awaken. Can you help them manually walk around, or they just kind of do that? I think they just kind of walk around on their own arbitrarily. There we go. I want to talk to the rat. I want to talk to the rat. Let me talk to the rat. No. Egg baby's going sentient. Excuse me, their name is Greg. Greggy. Okay, bye. Let's do some training. Let's do, I wonder if the strength, like, I wonder if the gains are based on your stats, so the more you have of it, the more it consumes. Wondering if I can click on anything in the background and get some funny bonuses. Very, very neutral, though. Probably needs more sleep. The never-ending need for sleep. This game was developed entirely to get you to sleep more. And that's it. Yeah, can I learn a spell that lets me sleep better? Do some training. Oh, look at that. Look at those stacking blockings. I want to look at the animations, but I also want to do the minigame. Oh, rat. I don't know if it ever gives you 4 the same. Yippee! Modern day Sisyphus. Building a tiny little block fort, only for it to collapse every single time. We don't do floor poops. Oh no, it can't be the same every time. Huh, how about that? How about that? Look, if my record with child-raising games, when I played, what's it called? Wonder Project J2, like last month or the month before. Last we saw Josette, she was at the bottom of a mine, so Greg is probably gonna be fine. Followers sometimes want poop in a bowl. Cult of the Land, the followers are perverts. They got problems. Right. Chew. Never actually played Space Channel 5 or whatever. Alright, we should probably do some pooping here. Great job pooping! I love that video. The kid complimenting the dog. Great job pooping! Now pooping you can streamline the hell out of. Pooping is just mash. The FGC Scrub's favorite game. Yeah, Greg probably needs a little bit of fiber. To be fair, they have eaten exactly 1 meal in their entire life, I think, so... Oh. New homie. No, I click on you. Oh, it's probably because this menu's open. Or not? There we go. Whoop. I think I have like a button clicked and I'm not supposed to. There we go. I wonder if it's like, do I have controller input? Is that what's causing that? Unplug my controller real quick. Yeah, I think it's like clicking on a button by accident somehow. Let me go back to the main menu real quick. See if I can reset that. I hope it saves. It should save automatically. Don't know who Pam is. I think bladder meter. Okay, full is good. As it empties out, that's when you gotta poop. Let's see if we can get some fiber. This is the famous sandwich we heard about earlier. Yeah, I think the plan is they eventually want to do a mobile version of this. But I think for now their plan is get it working on PC, like, get aware of any bugs that might still exist, and then do a mobile port. I don't know if they ever plan on doing, like, cross-platform. Probably, it might be tricky to do. They'd have to run, like, their own authentication servers for that, I think, because I don't think you're allowed to do, like, Steam. Have that interface directly with Google Play or Apple or whatever. Or they'd have to do, like, you can log in with a Google or Apple account in the PC version, but not, like, with Steam. Yeah, this would be a really nice, like, mobile thing. Just have a thing you check in on every now and then. Also, no additional monetization, which I love. Because, oh my god, the mobile game market is a goddamn nightmare when it comes to monetization. What if we just designed our game to intentionally be slow as hell? Unless you paid us money. We just developed the game to go at half speed unless you pay money. Or then, you know, idle games that have gacha, like, everything now is just kind of pivoting towards that, and I hate it. And the problem is they just have so many of these that functionally just, it lets you go faster for a little bit, but then the number increase, like, the number inflation becomes so huge that unless you keep paying them money, like, it eventually just becomes, you are slightly faster than an average player, basically. I mean, Poker Rogue, it's already kind of mobile. The problem is it's, like, you just install it as a browser shortcut, but the problem is, like, it is susceptible to server issues. Like, you might be able to run it on your phone locally. Like, if you spun up a server for that or whatever, but I don't know how that would work. I haven't really played Poker Rogue. After all the stuff came out about the lead dev and all the stuff going down with the server, supposedly, like, they have since kind of stepped back from, you know, the Discord server and the one mod kind of like taking over me, like, oh, if you talk about trans issues, you're banned. But I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna let them earn my trust back. I don't really like playing games associated with transphobes. I don't like playing games made by people who want my friends to die. Because, yeah, I believe, like, the reason that the original dev kind of was like, okay, I'm going open source and I'm quitting now, was because people found out that he had really shitty views on trans folks. And so they're like, well, I have to quit developing now to go serve the Lord, bye. So I will probably just end up giving Poker Rogue a bit of a break. Yeah, it's a weirdly common thing. Yeah, like I think like one of the head moderators basically went full scorched earth, and if you started talking like anything about why the dev left or why, you know, if you talked about any kind of issues related to like trans folks, they just got real upset and would ban you. And eventually they just locked down the thing entirely for a bit. It was a bit of a mess. I think my favorite was the one dude who was running a retro gaming team. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. He was running like a retro gaming team on Twitch. And he removed one of the members basically because they were gay, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Tino, you probably know. You're probably very aware of the story. But they got rid of one of their team members because they were gay and they were talking about, you know, LGBT stuff on stream, which is a pretty important part of your life if you are a member of the LGBT community. And the dude basically got grilled on it and was told, and was like, hey, why'd you remove this dude? What did he do to break the rules of your team? Well, he in the team rules it says that you're not supposed to talk about political things. It's only supposed to be about the games and nothing else. But it's weird how he was totally fine with straight folks talking about their lives. So anyways, the dude basically got, you know, raked over the coals. Everybody basically left the team because they weren't really aware that the dude was such a shitheel. Yeah, banned from Team Retro Craze, I think was the name. And he eventually, you know, left the speedrunning community because... Oh, because people are so quick to judge nowadays. Yeah, I wonder why. It's almost as if you don't want people to, like, if you don't want a certain subset of the population to talk about their personal lives and be allowed to exist. Maybe that's why people don't want you in their spaces. It's almost as if there is more to life than simply playing a video game and not thinking about anything else. Oh, was he also a Billy Mitchell bootlicker? Hell yeah. I wish I could do this. I was talking about this earlier, Doc, where I wish I could just, like, reliably press a button and fall asleep. Yeah, Billy Mitchell, victim of woke. God. You can't do anything anymore because of woke. Or it's more like just LGBT people are starting to come into the mainstream now and be accepted as part of the population. And the fact that you're not willing to change means that you're the one who has to go. I'm fine with gay people as long as they don't be gay near me. Got bad news for you, friendo. I'm fine with straight people as long as they don't be straight near me. Excuse me, you're infringing on my rights. Every person is free to do what they want, that's why it's a free country. I also love how many people try to pull the free country excuse when it comes to, like, being shouted down for saying some really head-ass stuff. Like, the right to free speech is not, it does not mean you get to say whatever you want with no consequence. It just means you cannot be, like, prosecuted by the government for saying something that they don't agree with. Alright, let's just do sleeps for the rest of this and we'll get our energy back up. Because we'll probably start spending a lot once we start doing quest. Battleborn failed because of woke, exactly. They love calling people snowflakes, but if you challenge their worldview... Oh, you're offending me. I'm offended. I cannot handle this, Mummy. Mummy, ban this man, please. Anyways, if it's not already clear from this point, y'all LGBT folks, y'all are cool by me. You'll always have a place here. And I know that there is much beyond that simple label as well, but I want to make it clear. Big Greg. Elf sustainable. Ah. Yeah, medieval times is the only place you're allowed. Get me out of here. Expoo! Okay. We'll love to increase the cap. That's the $12 I got for beating up that box one time. Hell yeah. Randy Pitchford and his magic tricks. Him and his flash drives. God, Randy Pitchford's such a mess, man. We got an inventory now? Oh, shit. Right-clicking from the Quam using tab. Quest menu, we saw that already. Hour, that hour is carrying a lot of weight there. Wow, that sounds like good advice. I think you should follow it. Phrasing on that worries me a little bit. It's fine, she probably has everybody's best interests in heart. Bye. Alright, okay, energy. Oh, does the energy might actually recover whenever you digivolve? Alright, let's see. That's the respec. There we go. Greg is a warrior. Sounds stupid. I love these little, like, icons and images. They're really cute. I saw different screenshots of different classes. Such a minor thing. They wouldn't have to go to all this trouble, but they did, which is nice. No gear. Nothing. Okay, we've corrected our intelligence deficit a little bit. Let's see. Medicine, stop watch. Oh, you can actually reduce activity time. That's kind of neat. Feels hunger. We can buy coffee. Oh my god. Go back and buy some good herb. Temporary buffs. No random encounters. Many more random encounters. Smoke bomb. Pocket sand. Okay. I love when games do this, when they shrink down names because they're too long. Breath of Fire ass name. Bigner spellbook. Necromancer. Oh shit. Would you believe me if I said this wasn't the first game I played with Necromancer? I know Granblue had a Necromancer class like 3 or 4 years ago? Can't afford any of these though, so let's just do Unquest. You got any advice for us? Yeah, Medieval Times is real. I went as a kid. That's the last time I've gone. My knight with the black and white knight, and he did not win. I think at some point they also... At Medieval Times, I think they used to say they were serving you baby dragon when it was just like a, you know, a leg of chicken. But I think they changed that over the years, and they don't call it baby dragon anymore, because I think that might be legally not allowed. I think it might actually have to tell you you were eating chicken. Oh, they claimed it was mutton. I remember for us they said it was baby dragon. But this was back in like the 90s, so they may have changed their stance since then. Who doesn't? So are Digimon. Alright. Let's see quest. Oh, I guess it's the only one we could do right now. Yeah, I stopped eating dragon, it's not good for you. Oh, is there really no regulations on what they say? Well, like, Wagyu beef literally just means Japanese beef. But, like, people will call it Australian Wagyu or, you know, whatever Wagyu, and it's like... That literally just means Japanese beef. Kobe beef used to be the one that was, like, really... like, the hot shit, but then eventually they changed it. Yeah, Australian Japanese beef. Like, Kobe beef has to be specifically certified. The correct stuff, otherwise they can legally just say, it's from Kobe, it's Kobe beef. Also, completely unrelated thing, but so many people say Wagyu as Wagyu, or Wagyu, and I hate it. It kills me whenever I hear that. People spending $100 on a cut of beef and saying it wrong. Yum, I love Wagyu. This is like if a Pokemon train- I just noticed this sprite. This is like if a Pokemon trainer grows up and gives up battling Pokemon. Ah. I do like adventuring gear. Hop, 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 hop. Metal poop. Ooh. Is that good? Okay. I'm not a millionaire, so that's not like a true metal slime. It is just a metallic turd and nothing else. It doesn't give you extra. Wangus beef, hell yeah. I love that. It's either Wangus or Angu, and nobody's pronouncing Angu correctly. They'll call it Angu. Wangus is a good name for a beef. You missed? That's alright, I know about time defense. I like how the sword just materializes. Oh, you can look at your stats by clicking on Greg. Yeah, Angra Angu. That's what you make after you beat Angra Mainyu. Cook him down into steaks and have lunch. But yeah, like all this timing stuff, this is optional. You can just let the game play itself. You do not have to be at the computer / your phone eventually at all times. Wangus Angu, it's Gundam adjacent. I'd believe it came from a Gundam if you told that to me. I still have not watched any Gundam series besides G Gundam. Like, I remember I watched a little bit of Gundam Wing when it was on TV in the 90s, because it was on YTV, and it was like the first anime. One of the first animes, I should say, that they showed there. It was like Sailor Moon, I think. I know technically they had Samurai Pizza Cats and Maya the Bee, which was technically anime, but Samurai Pizza Cats was very different from its original version. Some might argue better. They wanted to pull Legend of Galactic Heroes, there are no bad guys, and then, remember Hitler? Beat poop, beat poop, beat poop. That's not the rat champ. You got a question mark in your name. What are your turds like? How rancid are they? I've seen a screenshot of a very good boss. Yeah, Inspector Gadget is technically an anime as well, because I think that was made by, like... Was that TMS? Yum, I love Adventurer's gear. Nice. $153 gold, hell yeah. I wonder how much coffee, like if I drink a coffee, how much energy does it give me back? So it seems like I may have to start mainlining that while I'm streaming at least. Yippee! It's not much more for me to teach you. You barely taught me anything. I'm still absolutely gonna bother you. Oh yeah? The ladies do love sword. Alright, let's equip that gear. 444. Decent stats. Doc, I feel like you're a little biased. Alright, let's see how much energy coffee gives. So we're currently at what? I don't know, Doc. I think you might be a little bit biased with sword. Just like a tiny, tiny bit. Let's do another... Oh, wizard. Sorry, cleric. Frogs, though. Thinking about frogs kills the fairy queen. They all deserve to die. Let me see real quick. Okay, so it does show you the base value, so I guess we have 5 more points we can put into strength. And then Dex is at 6 more, and then Intelligence is another 7. 7! I wonder if I think class changing might just automatically happen when you get the stat points for it. Alright, let's do a little bit of training. Let's train. Let's get that Dex, so I'm assuming this control's missing. That would be my guess. Strength is damage, Dex is accuracy, and intelligence is for spell? Can you cast spell in this game? We just don't know. Yeah, Doc is in the pocket of Big Sword. Which, if you were to say that in Japanese, would be Daikatana. In case you're wondering what katana means, it means Japanese sword. Big hater of Albion swords? Damn. Hang on, you know what? Since this is an idle game, we can kind of let this rock. Let's look up Albion swords. Let's see why Doc hates Albion sword. There's this very good YouTube thumbnail I found. This man has some thoughts on Albion sword. And they make suspiciously high-quality swords, huh? I appreciate that Danny DeVito is still staying over the image here. I like this one, just Albion Online, the sword from Albion. From the R Swords subreddit to Albion Swords. They don't actually forge them, they're 100% factory. Oh my god. Just mass-produced swords. No actual smithing involved. I can kind of see why you hate them now. I think I hate them too, actually. Like, as somebody who's watched Forged ads, there's a lot of work that goes into making a sword. So to see these guys just mass-produce swords... No love put into them? No sword dads? What else does Albion offer? History in your hand. No factory-produced swords here, only free-range swords, only farm-raised. But yeah, you probably should tell your, consumers that they are in fact just factory produced, but I imagine a lot of people also just do not care. There are probably just a ton of people who are like, I want sword. They're gonna price out the sword market. Technically don't lie as much as they bury the lead and charge prestige pricing. So what you're saying is they're kind of like the Alienware of swords. As somebody who's not super into swords or sword manufacturing, that's the best comparison I can make, is that they are the Alienware of swords. Let's see, what do we have for energy? 54. Let's see how much coffee gives. Bag. Greg revitalized. How much? 25%. That's not bad, actually. So I guess you could just kind of like keep yourself going if you're playing actively. Just by like slamming down a bunch of coffees. That's really nice. Alright, let's do our next quest. Yeah, all the like villager sprites give me huge Pokemon trainer alternate universe energy. By the Bork. Yeah, exactly, like a handmade thing. Like appreciating the work and value that goes into somebody learning the craft of blacksmithing and forging a sword. And then just saying, nah, not important. I just want a factory sword. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you can absolutely just run this game in the background. I'm just playing it more actively for the sake of being able to show it for stream. Up, 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 up. You're not the rat champ. You're a common encounter now. How could you be the rat champion? The third strongest rat. This just means... Okay, that just means quest completed. Or... Oh, I'm reading it wrong. It's the bottom is the latest one. I got it now. Oh, but Tina, the handmade, like, the really high-quality Go stuff, like, the clacks that you get, When you get to slam down a nice stone and just have that, like, perfect so good. Like good mahjong tiles. I want to play with a really nice mahjong set at some point. Or the automated mahjong table. I want to play with that. Lines were painted with a katana. What does that mean? Oh, Japanese sword. Thank you. I don't know any Japanese, so it's good that you put the translator's note there for me. Yeah, Boix, he brought his... I know he brought one set to cabin, but I think he got another one since then. The only problem with manual mahjong is I kind of need a computer to count up all the hands for me, and I know that there are apps that will do that for you. But I do really like the convenience of just being able to count it up automatically. Yeah, I'm getting lots of levels. Just always get manga on her belt. It's easy. Manga sucks. I ain't got time for comics. I want to use the road. You go in the hole. I gotta spend this money on coffee, man. Sorry. Greg always prevails. But yeah, that one automated mahjong table with all the tiles that get shuffled and then they just pop out of the thing. Oh, that looks so cool. Geese. Are you? You don't even have an egg-themed name. How could you do that? I don't know why the numbers are high in like, I couldn't tell you the reasoning behind, like, the numbers and the scoring of the hands and stuff. Counting foo, I cannot count foo. You cannot make me count foo. You're brave. You're cool. Very small double O at the end of the point total. Can't believe Mahjong is another victim of point inflation. How's our stats looking here? Probably could do another quest and then drop a deuce. But first, get strong. It's like how in a lot of old shooters, the only reason for the last score digit is to count how many continues you've used. That's how you know somebody has gotten a non-quote-unquote legitimate score because there's like a 9 on the end because they continued 9 times. And they just beat the base, like, built-in developer scores or whatever. Yeah, they added a lot of stuff to help, like, active play be a little more engaging. Because this game would be very difficult to stream if it didn't have the active stuff. Like, recovering energy in the toddler stage would just be you sit in a bed for 30 minutes because you can't speed it up. But yeah, the nice thing about Mahjong is that you can at least, like, if you don't know how to figure out hands in real life, you can at least plug them into, like, a phone app. Yeah, exactly. Mankind was not designed to count foo. Humanity was never meant to count foo in Mahjong. I'm 0% capable. Honestly, I haven't played Mahjong in a while, actually. I forget a lot of the hands. I could probably get it back pretty quickly, but I just have not played in forever. Never got into playing like Mahjong Soul with randos because kind of bugged me, honestly. Like, people would just call Pwn on literally whatever showed up in the early stages, and it's like, Basically just tables full of people playing for hee-hee-ho-ho shenanigans. Which can be funny every now and then, but I just got tired of everybody just pwning every single tile. Not actually needing it. Your tiles just got pwned by the pwner. I mean, the thing with Mahjong Soul is that you cannot play with the expectation that you're gonna get any good skins. Like, if you try and get the skins, like, you play it as a Mahjong game primarily. If the skins appeal to you, that's fine, but, like, do not get sucked into the trap there. Because you will absolutely just have a bad time. They don't give you any, like, they barely give you anything for free, and then like, if you do spend money on it, the chances are still not great. Like, I understand they gotta keep the servers running, but at the same time, I'm not paying, you know, $20 for a 5% chance at getting a skin for a character in a Mahjong game that has absolutely zero bearing. I'm shitting. Still looking a little pain there. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten anything decent from the free pulls they gave out in Mahjong Soul when I was playing. Which kind of cemented my decision to never spend money on, like, any kind of gacha game again. The last time I did was Puzzle & Dragons, like, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, Greg's gonna get a hernia. Puzzle, like, the thing about Puzzle & Dragons, it was fun, like, in the early period, like, the first 5-6 years of its lifespan. But now it's just, like, the number inflation is so beyond the pale, like, the game just goes from being, you can completely sleepwalk through anything by literally just matching 2 combos, to, like, the Descended dungeons, the Annihilation dungeons, all that stuff, where it's basically like, you have to have these exact answers on your passive skills, which do nothing otherwise. It's literally just a passive skill that lets you not have, like, 1% of your maximum HP. Like, there's a passive skill that just disables that ability and nothing else. It doesn't change the way you play the game. It doesn't make the game interesting in any way. It literally just means, have this checkmark or you die. And nothing else. It's stupid. And at this point, they're at the 2.1 whatever billion damage cap on, like, every card in the game, basically. So now there are skills that are like, okay, but you can temporarily break the 2.1 billion integer damage cap. And it's just, it's too much. Let's slam down a coffee. Oh no, I think I drank it already? I guess I just immediately slam back the coffee. Slam back another one. Or maybe energy can't go above a certain threshold, because I think it was at 79 before. Or maybe it's less effective the more energy you have, I don't know. Yeah, gachas in general. Like, it's fine to enjoy them and play them, I just would not spend any money on them, because it's just ridiculous now. I don't want to do a quest, I want to probably take a shower, let's have a meal and then clean up. Cannot have a stinky, oh no wait, I don't want to go poop. Cancel that poop! Unpoop! Wait, we got a different cutscene now. Oh, eating is just instant now? Interesting. Oh, look at Greg! I'm so proud! Tip-top performance. Alright, go shower, Stinky. Hygiene. 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 Gacha-themed roguelike, but it'd be a hassle. I don't think that would be good. Yeah, that would be kind of a nice thing, like more games getting the X-Dive offline thing. So that way you can just play basically the complete story and all the events and stuff whenever you want. And it comes with all the characters, like you still have to unlock them, but it's not like you have to pay real money, you just pay one fee and that's it. And then that way you can have fun with all the different characters, like, rather than having to either spend your very limited amount of free currency and hope you get something good, and from what I understand, that game was very heavily incentivized around pulling duplicates of a specific character to make them stronger. I think they do have, like, they have modded a lot of the collab stuff, like the Devil May Cry and the Monster Hunter stuff. I believe they have modded that back into the PC version. Need to look into getting those installed, honestly. Or you can do really goofy stuff like just decide, I want to build a maximum power Servbot, and turns out Servbot's actually pretty decent as a character. Which in the actual game you'd have to devote a lot more time and resources into doing so. Sure why sometimes like I can't seem to talk to the background NPCs. But we are perfect stats. We are the pinnacle of egg. Alright, let's do another training session, then go for a quest. Oh, you spend your... Okay. I thought you gained experience to level up and then... Okay. So we got a quest. We gotta go and go do thing. Come on. Oh, there's Ace. We got a homie. We got the homie Chivo. This one's a much longer quest. I'm raising my higa and my peanuts. Ugh. Still gotta boost up my dexterity, I'm missing a bunch. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Ace, Ace is getting carried. Ace is leeching XP right now. Should have made Ace pay me. Escort him. Turret destroyed. I wonder how much damage you do if you just intentionally don't even go for the timing. Yeah, it's still one-shots. Feels like doing the active stuff, it just makes it like a little bit faster. For like the actual questing stuff. Just obviously training stats and all that is a lot faster because you can manually pick whatever you want. And have like 10 minutes worth of work done in 2. Which is very appreciated from a streamer perspective, by the way. Because oh my god, this game would be unstreamable otherwise. Would still be a really charming and cute game, just would not be something you could actively stream. Also, the fact that you can speed up the questing a little bit is really nice, too. Leveling up increases the stat cap, and I think gives you a little bit more HP as well. I don't believe it actually raises your base stats anything. You have to train those. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Destroyed. Walk faster. I like how Ace has gotten a single time to attack this entire time, and he's done a single point of damage. Look at the parses afterwards. This is just the event log. I think it's just telling me that I leveled up somewhere. Although I think it scrolled off the screen now. Probably tells you, like, important things when you encounter a boss or something. The only thing I'm worried about is that I did take a decent amount of damage. So I'm hoping I won't miss too much before we get to the boss. I think that was even with a timed block too, that was still 10 damage. How much money are we at? Does it say your gold count here? Here we go. Oh no, that's... What is that? 111. Might be like how long you've been on the quest or something. Would be gear? Maybe inventory. It doesn't show your money there. Probably have to be outside of a quest to see it. I don't know if you're allowed to buy stuff midway through. Yeah, I think these are for level ups and other important events. The exclamation point. Metal turd. Actually, change the palette. It's been a little bit with this one on. Let's do the rain palette. I still love that the very last palette in the game, it's the Joker palette, and it's just funny, man. Legally distinct Wish.com Joker. I'm the Joker, baby! You know, it's been over like 10 years since that video was uploaded. We've had the Joker baby for 10 years now. This is the very best portrayal of the Joker on film. I didn't even realize, like, when that movie came out, when I first watched it, I didn't even realize the dude was Australian, because he's that good at acting. I literally thought he was just the Joker. I kinda like this palette, it's very vibrant. Don't know if it'd be possible on an actual Game Boy, but it's very cool. I like it. Didn't they do, like, the Joker Baby song at some point during the Batman series? I feel like that's a thing where Harley Quinn sings Joker Baby or something. Just thinking about the Suicide Squad game now. Man. It's unfortunate. I really did like the Arkham games. Although I never played Arkham Knight. When that came out, it had all the issues with running on PCs at the time, and I was like, I'll just wait on that. Everything's gotta become a looter shooter. Chase number. Everything is a forever game now. You can never just simply play a game and be done with it. It has to be forever. We need seasons. We need battle passes. How will we make money if people aren't playing the game forever? Well, it's not even like chasing the next popular thing, it's just like... Battle passes are literally everywhere now. And I think the only implementation of a battle pass I haven't hated completely was Deep Rock Galactic. because the battle pass is just a list of things that you can prioritize getting for that season, but still remains in the loot pool that you can get after the fact. Like, you don't have to, you know life during Christmas season, whatever, to get all the limited stuff. You can always get it after the fact. Alright, this is just Goose. I wish when I was getting killed, like, I would have the presence of mind to make a funny joke. I think I would like that. How are we doing on stat-wise? A little bit of energy, but aside from that, we're pretty nice. Got a lot of cash, too. Might want to buy something. Oh, this isn't the buy menu. Yeah, that's right. The more games and studios that are owned by a single company, the better the games will be. I wonder if actually you would get more money by just beelining the boss direct. Probably not, actually. What else? 2,000. I wish there was a way to see the stats. Like, I'm assuming the baseline stuff is better than the adventurer's gear. Yeah, because these are only 130 each, and they're probably just very baseline, okay stats and not much else. I cleared the roads. Thank you. I did it. Still warrior class. What is ether? Reduces cooldowns by... Okay, so there probably are, like, spells and stuff. Or maybe this is, like, for when you eat food, and you have the 3-hour cooldown on that or whatever. Wait at least 3 hours between meals, or drink an ether and make it go shorter. I don't know, I'm not your dad. I thought you didn't like science. I thought you didn't believe in science. Starting to think the Fairy Queen is maybe not the most trustworthy person in the world. Let's do some training. I think the training also goes a little bit slower now that I'm in, like, full-blown hero form. So I think they used to be like 5-minute sessions when you're in like baby and toddler stage. And I remember this used to chunk off like 30 seconds. 20-30 seconds off the timer. A little bit longer now, that's fine. We're hitting the target at least. Before we could barely swing a sword or stack blocks, now we're knocking them out of the park here. I don't think I've actually seen the intelligence training for Adult Egg, Big Greg. It's raining all morning, I'm not sure if it's going to start storming. Apparently there is a tornado warning, like, relatively close by, but we've gotten a little bit of wind, but I think that's it. Or tornado watch, I'm not sure. I think there is a difference between a watch and a warning. Now I'm just thinking about the Weather Channel OST, man. The one Weather Channel severe warning theme that sounds like a Kingdom Hearts boss fight. Yeah, I think this just shortens the timer. Like, this just speeds up the training stuff if you want to be actively playing. Only warning if one has actually been spotted. Okay. But yeah, as far as I can tell, like, the end result is still the same here. It just means that you are doing it faster. Tacos. Oh. I would say I want a taco, but I do have some burritos defrosting. Homemade burritos, none of that pre-made stuff. Looking forward to them. Still not sure if I like Monterey Jack or cheddar cheese better inside them, though. They're both good. Fortunately, I didn't have any lettuce to throw inside of them. Get a little bit of greens in there. Just beans, beef, onion, a little bit of hot sauce sometimes if you want some of that. And then some cheese, whatever kind you've got. Cheddar, Monterey Jack. No rush. No pressure. Slam down a coffee. Do I have a coffee? No. This is just for respecking. Actually... Oh, maybe this is just whatever it's based on your stats, so you can... Like, you won't auto-change class, but... If you meet the stat requirements for a specific class, you will change if you click on that. Okay. So we could get some fist weapons. Where is... Oh, here it is. Get the crane fist. Oh, this has worse stats, but it has bonk. Oh, that might be the cooldown on the skill. That's probably what it is. We can start bonking. Do I have it equipped? Hold on. Okay, it is equipped. I guess it just doesn't have an icon because it's a fist. A little confusing. People are dying. Fairies are dying, and the only fairy that we really interacted with kind of sucks. Not especially a nice person. Did I end up buying that coffee, actually? No, I never bought coffee. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. I like how there's just an item for instant turds. Also, this is probably why Greg isn't doing so great with the pooping part. Getting used to the menu. Because their diet is basically coffee and like one meal. Any more wisdom for me before I go? Never let a frog lick your elf. This is important. Actually, maybe I'll do another trading session, because we got a lot of experience, right? Yeah, we got 123. I mean, it's not that Greg is not pooping, it's that he's pooping, but he is putting in a lot of effort to do so. Which means that he probably needs some fiber. Don't make me get out the stool chart. The stool chart of relative hardness of your poop. Tag yourself, I'm type number 6. I will not be overlaying images of actual poops on stream for obvious reasons. Thank you. we get Drimp on stream. Drimp is allowed because he's not a realistic poop. And his ass gets loud. It's typical of a Type 7. Please do not compartmentalize me into my poop type. I'm more than just a number. God, Drimp is such a smart game. I'm really excited to see, what is it called? Dome King Cabbage, their new game. Dome King Cabbage, if you've never seen it, it's like a visual novel set in like a monster collecting game. Set in a monster collecting game. And the art is really, really good. Like, it's all 3D stuff. And like, the dude basically went from kind of just like making a joke visual novel where like a free stock image of PNG with a poop with a plunger defeats Shrek and saves the universe to something more. Into like these really gorgeous, like miniature looking 3D models. It's fantastic. I think he's also doing a lot of the music for the game as well, because I remember he did music as well. I would love to have that much diligence to work that hard on improving myself. Dome King Cabbage. I think it's Dome King Cabbage. Yeah, Dome King Cabbage. Alright, let's take a dump, and then let's go take a quest. Devs, please patch the game so if you eat enough fiber in your diet, you don't look as pained when you're pooping. Because this is not healthy. Yeah, there you go. There's the Steam link. Advanced pooping. I can't believe they made pooping from Yolk Heroes a real thing. Yeah, no, the graphics for that game look fantastic. I'm really excited. Alright, let's set out on a journey, try our new monk powers. This is a 50-minute quest, but it goes pretty quickly when you left-right walk it. Yes. Now I'm thinking about Geese Howard playing Tekken Bowl and saying "give in to your fear" when he lands a strike. Ooh. That bonk's pretty good, huh? Took a poop. Good for you, Greg. We're all proud. Your mom's very proud of you. Actually, no, your mom's not proud of anything. Oh, maybe... I wonder if bonk just means like a once every 6 minutes thing, if that's like in seconds, or if if the ticks use a different like time system. I think it shows me the menu. I think I was looking at my stats earlier. Oh, I guess that is just the cooldown of it. Okay. I wonder if you can unequip and re-equip. I wonder if you can cheese it that way. Just always get some bonks. Ah, not effective. I only one-shot it. get another pallet going here. Do dusk. Some orange. I'm guessing the 300 is probably like actual seconds. I wonder if Fist, like... This is maybe a bit of a stretch, but I wonder if the reason that my attacks aren't effective against the geese is because they're flying type and fighting type is not effective against flying type. Do we got a Pokemon type chart matchup thing going on here? Should have picked a rock type. Hatched a rock egg. Probably get a good amount of cash from this one at least. Feels like every fight's worth like... Was that 12 gold? 10 gold. Around there. Double digits. ZX Spectrum. Somebody who lives in Canada, I rarely say Z. I know, I'm cringe. Thinking about it in school, I don't think my teachers really said Z. I think it was mostly Z. Didn't help that in you know, on TV there was Dragon Ball Z and not Dragon Ball Z, even though in Japanese it's Dragon Ball Z. It's confusing. You call it Dragon Ball Z, you're not a true Dragon Ball fan. Yeah, in Japanese they say Z, not Z. Yeah, take it easy, Fatty Dragon. What is the Z in Dragon Ball Z anyways? That's a good question. Actually, good question. I think anime at the time was just kind of like picking random letters for sequels. Like Sailor Moon was S, Dragon Ball was Z, it was the hot thing, Mega Man X. As well, thinking about Gundams, my favorite reference to one of the Gundam series was, I think I remember seeing like an image from a textbook, like a math textbook or something like that, where somebody was, like, the theoretical situation they had was somebody was trying to type a name of a series with an inverted A, and it's like, I wonder what series they could be trying to refer to here. Could be anything. Or maybe it was a computer science I don't remember what textbook it was, but it was definitely like a published thing. I'm trying to think of any like TV shows that have an inverted A in the title. I can't think of any. Anyways, time to go watch some Gundam. Didn't they announce the new Gundam series recently? I think everybody kind of loved Witch from Mercury, but I don't know about the new one. If that's actually out yet. Ugh. Someday I'll sit down and watch a different Gundam than G Gundam. Someday. Is it a Gundam Seed sequel? Really? I remember catching like a couple of episodes of Gundam Seed when they aired that on One TV, but... Or are you just saying I should watch the sequel to Gundam Seed because I've barely watched the original? Oh! Might not make it to Geese. Come on. You gotta stop missing these hits, Greg. Can you eat food while you're on an adventure? I think you can only use it in like the guild. Because the amount of damage that I'm taking on a miss is not great. I'm wondering if we're gonna survive the boss. Come on! You think I was doing a bit? I was a little spoiled on this because I think this is one of the images on their, either the trailer or the store page. But I've definitely seen this. I'll stain my hands with your blood. Reppuken! Double Reppuken! Oh, I need at least one more hit. Please don't crit. Please don't miss. Oh, Greg clutching it. We need the cutscene of Geese falling down the tower now. Pathetic. So I think your HP... I'm pretty sure that just gets recovered when you get back to your base. Sandwiches, ooh. Shut up, Ace. 500 gold. Fishing! Oh, there's other... I guess there's gonna be more, like, bonus activities as well as you progress. Well, we gotta do some fishing. Yes, we have fishing. Like the Zelda fishing minigame. Okay, I see you switched your button. Hey. I'm gonna catch this guy on the top. What if I could just hold down buttons? You know what this music reminds me of? It's like the 2-second loop of Johnny Be Good they used for the Back to the Future NES game. The one that just goes. Yeah, the sprite works excellent in this game. Very well done. Fish was swimming away. Can I do anything with these fish? Ah, I can sell them. Not a lot of cash, though. Probably there's, like, really valuable ones. Yeah, I've seen the fishing failure animation where your homie falls in the water. That's right. Let's take a little stroll around the guild, see who else is hanging out. No, they're not walking. Walk more. Walk more, I gotta talk with all the homies. Actually, I should probably have checked to see if the fairies kiss. I think it is. I think it's just a permanent thing. Back to warrior. Yeah, I think it just goes off your highest stat. Or maybe it's like there's certain thresholds where if you're like your strength and dexterity are close enough to each other, you become a monk, maybe. Plus hygiene. Well, maybe I can use these during quests, actually. Where does it show my HP? That's my XP. Maybe HP is under energy? No, I don't think that'd be it. Need coffee. A couple of them. Thankfully, coffee's really cheap. Greg revitalized. Greg revitalized. So if you really want to just like power game, you can slam down a ton of coffee and still be human, just like in real life. Good advice. Don't give up. Open the country. Stop having it be closed. I'm a gamer not because I have no life, but because I choose to have many. Got that one already. Got any other pearls of wisdom for us? So do you. Humans don't come from eggs. She comes so close to making a good point, and then she's like, ah, but they suck, actually. Alright, well, I think that's a good time to call it. Just want to do a quick little demo of this game, because it's really charming, it's really cute. If you want a Tamagotchi kind of character raiser, Tamagotchi Digimon, a little bit of RPG stuff in there, hey, try Yoke Heroes. I was actually planning on buying this game, but then I saw there was a key I could request for it, so I was like, I'll request it and show it off instead. I'll deal with streaming it, because that's my problem. And thankfully they did add in all the stuff to help you actually progress faster, which is really nice for streaming. But yeah, I'm going to raid you over to Dubs. He's playing some Ring Racers. Also, because I rarely get to raid Dubs, he's normally done by the time I start. So go check him out, give him a follow, and hey, give me a follow if you like what you see. Again, I try to stream a bunch of different stuff here, so sometimes it's raising an egg from baby to adulthood. Sometimes it is Ring Racers. I might stream some more of that this week, actually. I do like Ring Racers a lot. It's really good. Yeah, you should follow. Helps me out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow around noon Eastern for more streaming. Take it easy.